Welcome to the Church of All Due Respect. Today is March 23rd, 2020.
And we got some news for you.
Yeah.
My name's Kirst.
My name's Elan.
And so today I took a poll of local and unlocal people on Instagram. And what they had to say was, the question posed was, have you seen a giraffe? Yes or no? And out of the 13 people that responded, out of 74 people saw it, 13 people responded. And then 8 said yes, 5 said no.
Is that in real life?
I did not specify which I was talking about. I did mean in real life, because I was thinking today, I've seen a giraffe, and when I saw one, I thought that's smaller than I thought they would be. I thought they would be more like dinosaurs, how those are depicted in film, and how the big ones with the long neck, Stegosaurus?
Yeah.
Are those ones. And they...
No, the Stegosaurus didn't have a long neck.
Well, you know, the one...
Brachiosaurus.
The one with the long neck. Yeah, we all know that one.
Brontosaurus.
We don't have to... We don't know which one.
The Stegosaurus had the tail with the...
The thumpy tail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what if that dinosaur was actually a giraffe? Because we don't know what its skin looked like. Do we?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Do we?
Yeah. It's a pretty good idea.
Okay, I doubt it.
It probably had feathers on it.
No, yeah, but it could have had giraffe-like feathers is what it could have been like.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It probably had feathers similar to a giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because there was this show that there were giraffes that would come to your window, and then you'd slide down the giraffe, and you'd hang out with the elephants and the deer and the giraffes. And but then when I saw a giraffe in real life, I was like, there's no way that could go up to everyone's window and get them out, because I don't know if their necks would even be strong enough for you to slide down.
Probably not.
And then I was like, well, how many other people had that thought when they saw an elephant? And then I was like, I mean a giraffe. And then how many people have even seen a giraffe is my next thought. And then turns out 8 people have.
Wow. Out of the 13 people that you know.
Out of the 13, out of the 74.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's good information.
And then it got us into thinking about giraffes even more. And I saw...
That became our first talking point.
Yeah, so I said, looking up giraffes.
And it says giraffes, bisexual, aromantics.
Aromantics, which means...
What does this mean?
It means they have sex with males and females. Whether they are male or female, they all do it. But they don't mate for life. They don't make couples at all. So they're just not, they're not romantic. They're just sexual beings.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're very
giraffes.
Lovely creatures. You could see it in
there.
there.
You can
They have a
see
gaze about them.
And their eyelashes, like you mentioned before, are
their
very
eyelashes
sexual.
are very beautiful.
Yeah.
And they have a really long tongue.
That's true.
There's something about genital stimulation.
Yeah, the article was leaning towards being like, well, they're not gay, but they just, like, they kiss each other and, like, they hug and then, like, they stimulate each other's genitals. And then we were like, that sounds pretty gay, to us, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't matter, because they were like, no, it's for dominance. I was like, it sounds gay, like, how can you know? Yeah. How can you know what giraffes are doing the genital stimulation for?
You don't know how it feels, I guess, but, and there's no way to really test that. I guess they'd have to, like, autopsy
They would have
a
to
giraffe
do some extensive testing.
while it was orgasming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they all do gay and straight stuff, all of them.
That's great.
And then so they have the babies with the males and the females have the babies, and then the males, they just leave. And then the women, they live in herds together.
Yeah.
And then
the men are just like
if they're really persistent, they can have like one in the group, which I kind of was like, that's probably just their gay best friend, if anything.
Oh, exactly.
I was like, yeah, that sounds like what's going on.
You know, call the
Because they're
guys
like
when you
dominant
need
enough,
them.
but I was like, no, sassy enough.
Yeah, exactly. Eyelashes are beautiful enough.
Yeah, and yeah. So there's a lot. There's actually like a rare. No, I won't get into that. No, we won't talk about that.
Oh, the rare white one that got murdered?
White one that got murdered. I wasn't gonna bring it up.
Oh man,
but I did, and then you did.
Well,
but it happened. It happened, and no one's talking about it. So we're gonna talk about it here because it happened on March 11th.
Some motherfucker
in Africa.
Yeah, you guys remember that white giraffe?
The white giraffe.
We loved it.
It was just white, and a giraffe shape, but white. So you wouldn't know it's a giraffe other than the shape.
You might think it's like a giraffe from the afterlife or some sort of
like
magical being. Maybe
or one
a
of those
horse that got in some sort of neck accident.
Like a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. A neck accident. Yeah, but we should have looked up what kind of... No. Yeah. It's good. It's good to know about horses.
Yeah.
That are with long necks, which is what a giraffe is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, not really. They're very different. Like, they have horns.
Yeah,
Giraffes have horns.
Do you remember what it's like for a giraffe to drink in water?
I do remember exactly what it's like
for
a giraffe to do that.
They have to spread so far.
Oh, yeah, that's
Did you ever try to be doing that?
Dude, I had to do that every single time I had to drink anything when I was younger.
I feel like my friends and
my arms were
in
always
high
this
school
long.
would like do that a lot. We would pretend to be giraffes drinking out of bodies of water just to see if we could do it.
Did you guys go on runs in the forest for high school? Like for high school PE?
No, I didn't run in high school. I don't think even once.
Really? They never made you run? They made us
Not
run.
Not me.
Really?
Well, sometimes, but I only did gym class like one time, and that was band kids only. So they were like, you guys don't.
That's crazy. Gym classes are definitely mandatory, I thought, at least for my school.
Till grade 12 to you?
Not till grade 12, no, but...
Well, you mean like in school for the running...
When did high school start for you? What grade?
10.
Really?
Yeah, some people went in grade 8.
Yeah, I started in grade 8, and they actually moved my school into grade 7 as starting high school, which is crazy, because those kids are like 11 or 12. Now they're hanging out with... Some of the oldest high school students were like in their 20s.
I know, yeah, that's not... Yeah, some rough folks in there. Like you got this one last year. You're turning 21 next year. You can't be in high school anymore.
You can do it.
You can do it. I remember those folks.
I mean,
they were not the threatening ones.
Though. No, they want out there.
They can't pass
much
math.
As anybody else.
They're not hurting folks. But I think that like my school district just had a lot of troubles. So some people went
troubles.
They were switching things around like every year. They're like, what if this school had these grades? And then they were like, haha, let's change it again.
Really?
Yeah, it was emotionally traumatizing.
Was it really?
No, it wasn't. It was fine. But yeah, it was because like we had to go to this new school, and then everyone at the new school like was mad that we were there, but we weren't like in the school. We just had to like.
Were you guys being shitheads?
Well, because we were just in 7th grade, and we had to go to this school that had 10th graders into it, and we just didn't. We weren't. Yeah, we smelled bad, and we didn't know that. So they were mad about that. They were like, "Why are you bringing all these smelly ass kids in here? We just got away from them."
To know about deodorant, but
like
too old to not be using it.
Yeah, and like it makes sense because like 7th graders are annoying, but like when you're in 7th grade and you're around like 8, 9, and 10th graders, you're just like, oh man, like this is so fun. We get to hang out with them, but they don't want to hang out with you. But you just want to hang out with them. You know? Man, so you get to be around them, but they don't like being around you. So it's that kind of, you know, it wasn't that bad.
As the youngest, I know that feeling a lot. Wanted to hang out, and
they'd never want that.
Never. You know, because I would do something dumb. Yeah. Eventually, I would screw it up. They would give me a chance once in a while.
And you mess it up. You're like, no, I know what I did wrong.
I see.
Yeah, I see what
I
you
couldn't resist.
Yeah, you just do something so.
It's like a tick.
Not cool. Yeah.
So you gotta do it.
Yeah. But hanging out with like your siblings and their friends, like that's so fun. I remember that being like really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was always good times.
Always. Unless like they would break your shit. There's some bad eggs in there, you know.
Sometimes I'd be hanging out with my mom's friends' kids, and they would break my stuff.
Ugh.
I'd be like, man, this is a bad deal.
That's the worst when your parents have friends who have kids that you don't like, but you have to hang out with them.
Yeah.
And you're like, why?
What's up with that?
Yeah. I remember as a kid being like, I don't want to hang out with these people, and they were like, no, you have to. And I was like, I'm telling you now. And they were like, well, it's what's happening. And then, you know, it's just like, I feel like when you're a kid, like sometimes you just know.
You just know it's not for you.
Yeah, it's not for me.
And the whole situation is just, you realize that the situation itself is not for you.
Yeah.
And you're doing it for your mom.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to do this for my mom. Mm-hmm. And hang out with this loser of a kid.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're like, my mom needs me to do this, and that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Sometimes your mom would tell you beforehand, be like, I just need you to do this for me. And you're like, okay, mom, I will do this.
Yeah, when you're like, okay. Yeah, I will help.
In the name of my mother, I will do it.
Yeah. You're like, deep down, though, I'll be so mad. But, you know, do you ever watch Dora the Explorer?
No, I have this immediate knee-jerk reaction to dislike that show for some reason. I've seen a few moments of it, and it's the most slow-moving show. And I get that it's for kids, and it's in another language. Mm-hmm. But man, it seems just like it's demeaning to watch.
I remember watching it as a kid and thinking that it was demeaning to children.
Really? As a child?
I was like, well. I remember being like, if my friends were like, buy into it, and I'd be like, why are you doing this? Like, when they'd be like, say this, repeat after me, I'd be like, why are you doing that? She can't hear you. She's just like, I was just like, no, like, they're making fun of you right now. I was just like, they think you're stupid. They think that you think that you are communicating. I was like, I don't know what's going on with this. It just
but in reality, they're learning another language.
Reality, that's what's going on. And
they're getting a leg up on you.
Yeah.
You're just stubborn.
So stubborn.
I thought you were so smart.
Yeah. I run into that lesson all the time. But don't we all? Always meeting ourselves around each corner.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
We're meeting around each corner. We're trying our best each day. We're Kirst and Elan. We're trying to say,
hey. Yeah. And then we got on a whole other tangent because we were like, what is the difference between what's the difference between lawn bowling and bocce ball? Y'all know the games with the balls?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Throwing at another ball?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what the difference is. So when you're throwing the ball, you're doing it underhand. When you're throwing it underhand when you're doing bocce ball, and it's on a court a certain size, but you can throw it anywhere. But then when you're playing lawn bowling, you're rolling it like when you're bowling, and then it's not even a round ball thing.
Okay, so let me see if I understand this. Okay. So,
and it's on like a rolling, like an aisle, like a...
So you throw them differently.
Yeah, you throw them differently.
And they're shaped differently.
They're shaped a bit differently, the balls.
Right.
And then...
But you both throw them at a target one.
You throw them at the target one, but the target one in lawn bowling is called a jack.
Ah.
And get this, the one in bocce is called a palino.
Whoa.
Right?
That's sexy.
Yeah. Yeah. Or all the more reason to play bocce. But see what they did.
My grandpa's into lawn bowling, so he really likes lawn bowling.
Well, I'm more of a bocce person myself.
I think I am too. Sorry, Grandpa.
I guess we still don't have anything in common.
Whoa! Someone's not following the rules in that
out there.
Construction
zone. We have a new space here. I don't know if anyone has noticed.
Oh yeah, check out this new space.
Yeah.
What do we call it?
We're calling...
we had a name for it.
Yeah. It was the...
Isolation station.
And where we were sitting very close together.
Well, we're isolated from the rest
in
of the world.
In here, there's no one else. No live studio audience today. No production team.
We do have seating for it, though.
Yeah, if anyone wants to come in,
which
you can't.
Just bring your mask,
Bring a dog.
Fine.
That'll clear the air up. Because it'll build immunity, remember? Because what's that statistic you
I heard this thing. It was, I heard it from Adam Carolla off of Dr. Drew.
Okay.
I was listening to that earlier today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he said children who grow up without a dog and at all, they had the highest amount of earaches compared to kids who had a dog. And kids who had a dog that was an inside dog, they had less earaches. And kids that had a dog that was an outside dog and they played outside with the dog had the lowest amount of earaches out of those three groups of people. Huh. So his argument, that was something to back up his argument. He's actually not showering at all right now.
Yeah, neither am I.
Wow, I mean, that's such a coincidence. No, I'm showering, but showering's probably good. You should probably use at least water, hey? But he believes he should just get his immunity strong.
Get greasy. AF. Golden showers are encouraged.
They're encouraged in this time. Immunity. Yep.
Actually, you're not supposed to be sharing fluids with other people.
Oh,
so maybe not that one. But.
But.
I think it's fine. To be doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Well, see, when I clean my ears out, sometimes I cough. Even with a Q-tip.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Cough uncontrollably, and then that. Yeah, and then like I'll clean it out, and then I'll start coughing, and it's like I feel it in my throat, and then I'll tickle it, and then I'll.
Do you ever put a whole Q-tip up your nose?
Yeah, but then I'll be coughing, and then in the cough will lead it into a sneeze. It'll be a cough and sneeze at the same time, and then it'll stop. But it's the best feeling. To cough and sneeze at the same time feels really good. It's like a sneeze but a cough.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know
what
you mean. You're like cha-cha.
Yeah, it's like loading a gun or what cha-cha.
Yeah.
Like that, and then you shoot.
And I thought you were gonna say you shit too, because if you can combine those three of those, you're like
yeah. Yeah, one time I sneezed so hard that I shit my pants.
Yeah.
Fully, and then I had to just be at school all the rest of the day.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't call home.
Did you really spend the whole day at school with poo in your pants?
And I cleaned it out the best I could, but I didn't even throw out the underwear. I just kept them on.
Oh, man.
It was a real survival moment for me.
I don't know if I'm very thankful. I don't think I've ever pooped myself at school.
It was unfortunate, but I dealt with it right away and nobody knew.
It is very unfortunate. Imagine if you got a fortune cookie and told you that was going to happen later that day. You're like, oh, crap.
Lucky I don't eat Chinese food. Because then you don't get fortune cookies and you never know the future.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't...
I thought you were going to say something about bats.
It wasn't a racist thing at all, or to do with current events. It's just that I don't eat Chinese food. It has too much gluten.
Yeah, that's why I don't eat it too. It upsets my whole system real bad.
Yeah, it's nothing against any cultural
and that's
thing.
Not even, it's not even real Chinese food, the Chinese food that we get around here.
No, it's garbage is what it usually is. Smells like it's going to hurt your stomach.
Yeah, it's usually just that bullshit from what's that company?
McDonald's.
No, McDonald's. It's not a lot of Chinese food you can get from McDonald's.
In China you could.
I know, but not around here. Yeah, of course.
Can you? Yeah.
The Cisco, yeah, I know. They supply everybody with everything these days.
That's so true. Everything comes from them.
You ever go to a restaurant, you order anything?
It's Cisco.
Isn't that strange?
I work at a restaurant, everything comes from Cisco.
It's so bizarre.
It's so true.
Yeah, they just corner the market and everything you get, like wherever you eat out. And it's really strange. You try to go to different places to get different types of food and you can't.
And it's just Cisco.
It's all Cisco stuff.
It's all Cisco.
You could tell because it has this certain...
Cisco flavor.
Yeah, it's like very much refined, and like you get like
the tomatoes have food-based petroleum jelly. Is that what it is? Some kind of
what?
No.
Like food?
No, not petroleum. It can be that, right?
I don't think
something.
They use petroleum in food.
It's
That'd be crazy.
It's something on food. It's something that was like not food based, really, but they were like food based. But it's like this waxy, like on top of tomatoes. You can like feel that it's not.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like they're a little greasy.
Yeah, they're a little greasy sometimes, and like, they're all chemically ripened.
What does that mean?
It means that like
like CO2.
It just like it means that like they're not. Yeah, I think some kind of chemical. Yeah,
no, that's very vague.
I just remember like hearing about it one time that if you ever get a tomato that has like, if you cut it open and it has any green inside, then that means that it was chemically ripened because it wouldn't have grown like that, where it was red on the outside and not like ripe on the inside like that. Like there's a lot of that. Like you can just tell that it's like not ripened, or it was just like ripened like really quickly. Because that's how they do the avocados too. They ripen them with like a special way to ripen them quickly. I can't remember how. There's a warehouse of avocados somewhere though. I heard about it, just like the Pit of Skulls. I'll find it.
Oh wow, what Pit of Skulls are you talking about?
Oh well, it's the Pit of Skulls that I heard about. That's on this island that we live on, and a lady told me about it, and I wasn't supposed to repeat it, but
there's probably lots of Pits of Skulls.
There's probably a lot of Pit of Skulls, and so I can talk about it because I'm just merely speculating. And it could have been a lie, but I think that it was true because she had one of them. She showed us, and it was pretty disturbing. Whoa. But you know what? Some people just have skulls in their house, human skulls. Some people do. That's just the truth.
It's not good that she took it.
No. No, it's not. But
do you think they were playing
sometimes you gotta buy weed from crazy people, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
were they playing bocce?
Here, before, like, Europeans came, you know?
Probably.
Like, how old was bocce? It was, like arguably 9,000 BC was the earliest evidence for a bocce game, right?
So that's like 11,000 years ago.
Yeah, that's so
11,020 years ago.
Like, that's just ridiculous. It's one of the first games that we were playing.
Yeah. And they don't know that it was that long ago, but they think it might have been because they found balls that looked like that.
It's confirmed to be at least 4,000 BC, I think.
5200 BC was in an Egyptian tomb painting.
That's cool.
Which showed two boys playing with what looks like a bocce ball.
Wow.
So, if that's not true fact, I don't know what it is. And, you know, the current game was played, like, so many people were playing it in, like, ancient times. And then the Roman soldiers were also playing it, and then that's how we got the current rules. I just said that sentence. A lot of the words were wrong, but, so that's how we got the current rules. And then in 1319, Henry... What's that one?
Eighth.
Henry VIII is V with 3. If you want to know Roman numerals, a V with 3 lines after it is 8.
Yeah.
And then he banned that for the lower class people because he was like, y'all playing too much bocce, and you need to stop. So.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because it was. So that he was like, you got to focus on war and getting good at war and not getting good at throwing balls at another ball.
Yeah.
He's like, cut the gay shit. Start doing archery. So everyone had to be doing archery in their spare time, and then only the rich people could play bocce.
Okay.
And they had to pay a lot of money to play it. 100. Whoa. They had to pay 100.
And they're like, this game is awesome. That's why it feels so good to play.
So good to play it.
It really does feel good to play it.
Yeah.
It's in our blood.
And then they call it a kiss when you throw it at the ball at the Polino and it touches.
Aww.
Before the game's over. They call that a kiss.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And speaking of bocce and Zabellos, if you want to join the bocce
no one
club.
was talking about Zabellos.
Well, there's a bocce club in Zabellos.
And what is that? What is Zabellos? People aren't going to understand that
Okay,
word.
so we live on Vancouver Island. And we want to give a shout out today to Zabellos.
Zabellos, I think it's called.
Yeah.
This is pronounced. I've only heard it pronounced by one person, and that's my dad. And I've heard him pronounce a lot of other things wrong, so.
How does he pronounce it?
Zabellos.
Zabellos.
Yeah, but he's...
I've heard Zabellos,
very rural.
Oh, yeah, he's a rural fellow. Yeah. He rubbed off on you a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually might have been discovered. People might have gone there in 16th century, 1700s.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I don't know. But they do have a bocce club going on today.
They do have bocce today.
And
if you want to go there, they'll pair you up with whoever else shows up. And it's not just for old people. Anyone can go.
That's true.
And you can meet new people.
And
what better time to meet new people than right now at lawn bowling, where you're all sharing the same balls. Fondle some balls with the people of Zabellos, and feel the ancient.
Feel the ancient feelings of the bocce balls.
Flowing through you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everybody just share the same balls. Maybe bring your own balls. Maybe everybody, you could just place, you could each have a rink. You could place your balls where the other person threw theirs, and you just have to game that way.
Do you ever throw a ball through a ring?
What do you mean?
Like just like a hoop? And you just throw
like a basketball, yeah.
Well, no, not like that. like basketball is like this, and I'm thinking more like this.
Like Quidditch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've probably done that before.
People play Harry Potter games for real.
People just
are Harry Potter sometimes.
They just become Harry Potter.
Yeah, like
they saw that and they're like, I'd rather do that.
I
Hufflepuff.
am a snake.
Dude, I am a Hufflepuff.
Some people think they're snakes.
I think that we have a reptilian aspect of our brain.
Because they're so old. And how do we know that crocodiles aren't us?
Yeah.
Because I've thought about it.
Yeah.
Swimming, eating other people.
I think about that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chomp, you're done. My jaw is pretty strong too. I've got lots of teeth. And do you think when people get older they play more games with balls? Like little balls like you throw like that?
Yeah, that seems to happen.
I feel like that is...
I think that's the case.
Because it helps you be healthy. Actually, bocce can help you with your cardio.
It's very
balance,
healthy. Yeah, for sure.
Your flexibility.
Yep.
Your hand-eye coordination.
It's low impact.
Low impact cardio, you guys.
Yeah.
Get the low impact cardio because it's like swimming.
Mm-hmm.
That's low impact cardio, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is. Swimming is even better for cardio than bocce.
Swimming is really good, but if you can combine them.
That would be interesting.
Underwater bocce? Has anyone done that?
How would you bowl it?
Well, you don't bowl in bocce.
How would you underhand throw it?
Well, you just do, like, in the water. They are really heavy balls. It'd be hard to throw.
I don't know about that.
Well, you ever play when you go into the pool and you get discs from the bottom?
Yep.
I did that. Did you do swimming lessons?
Yep.
How far? All the way? To what level?
No, not all the way.
What level?
Just seemed too daunting for me.
Too much swimming, yeah.
Yeah. See, I didn't understand, like, practicing.
Practicing swimming? Yeah.
I didn't understand just the concept of practicing yet. Where, like, if you're not good at something right away, doesn't mean you can't get good at it. It just means...
Yeah. Doesn't mean you're bad swimming.
You just have to figure out the equation of what you're doing wrong. You're doing something wrong if you're bad at it. And if you're just not hard on yourself, then you figure out how to do it. But I don't understand that at that point. So I don't know, I think I got to like level 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
It was 12? Did it go up to 12?
It's like 7 or 8 is like where it's like normal to stop.
Yeah.
I feel like and then it's like, then you're getting into like lifeguard level, and you're like,
right.
I'm not trying to be a lifeguard.
Yeah, I was a proficient swimmer.
You were?
Oh yeah, I was a pretty good swimmer.
Proficient swimmer. Proficient?
Proficient. What are you saying?
Proficient swimmer.
Fish.
You get it because it's a pun. Woo! Oh, I keep hitting this lamp. It's a fun game.
Put that lamp elsewhere if you want.
We're still working out the lamp situation.
Oh, maybe you can't.
No, I can't move this lamp at all.
That lamp's got to stay put. Do we have any other talking points? Not really, huh?
No, that was it. Because that's as much as I could write.
Oh, yeah. Gabe report.
The Gabriola report.
With this COVID-19, don't go over to Gabriola.
They do not want visitors.
They've expressed
not even one.
No, don't visit them. Not right now. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't really be making a lot of visits anyways.
You shouldn't be visiting islands that are small or even big or at all anywhere. Don't go.
In other Gabriola news...
Gabriola...
come check out their new cannabis store. They got a weed shop that's opened up. You know, check it out. Maybe later. Mm-hmm. Maybe now.
But don't
if you're
go
a rebel.
there now. But if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
They're probably closed.
Probably closed.
Or maybe not. Check it out. But we also got some new owners of where?
I think it was 590 North Road.
Wow.
I think that's what it was.
We got some new owners there. There's 4 people.
They look like a happy family.
And a baby.
Welcome.
So 5 people.
To there.
Do babies count
I
as
don't
a
live
person?
there, but babies definitely count as a person. Yeah, that's interesting that you would even question that. Makes me question you.
Yeah, but if you were like, there's 5 people here, and one of them was a baby, would you be like 4 people and a baby?
No.
Okay, yeah. You're right. Sometimes I don't know if babies are people. And that's it's okay.
I mean, I guess if you were like, it's like 6 people here, including my cat, be like, well, I don't know about your cat, man.
Right? Like, at what
point
is a cat a person? At what point is the person a person?
That's true, because they say cats are as intelligent as like a 3 or 4-year-old. So.
Right, and that's smarter than a baby. So really, isn't a cat more of a person than a baby?
That's an interesting argument. Yeah.
Aren't we bringing up a really interesting point right now?
Yeah, it does. Definitely. I'm teaching my cat how to shake a paw right now. Mm-hmm. And he's actually doing really well at it.
He's doing very well.
He's a beautiful guy. I'll upload a little piece of that video.
We'll insert him here.
Why are you just creating work for us?
I know. We won't do that.
No, it's fine.
No, we will.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I taught him how to shake a paw, and it's cool, you know. Mm-hmm. They say cats can't learn how to do tricks, and that's not true.
They can.
Yeah.
Because remember, tigers can jump through hoops, and lions can do that.
It's just cats are temperamental, so...
They're so mad.
They're not that reliable to do tricks, and so that's why all the tiger trick people, they, you know...
die often.
They usually get killed.
Wow. Can you imagine, like, training lions or tigers, like, to do tricks? That'd be a crazy life.
Yeah.
Do you think we should do that?
Yeah, for sure. We should get some mountain lions.
Oh, hell yeah. Because those are free around here.
They are free. They are out there.
Because I don't want to, like, be stealing an animal away from its environment and, like, be paying a lot of money for an exotic animal.
No.
I want to be keeping an animal in its environment and getting one for free.
You just got to collect their eggs in the springtime and then bring them in.
Yeah, one time I found a baby cougar and I kept it, but then it, like, ate my grandma, so I had to put it in the wild again. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's a problem. Mm-hmm. That's why they give you 2.
Well, yeah, because they picked the weakest one in the herd, and she was it. And
oh, man.
That's how it goes. It's nature, though.
I'd hate to have to eat a grandma.
Ugh.
Yeah.
God.
What do you think, like, a tobacco smoker's meat would taste like? You know, so like a really heavy cigarette smoker.
I think not good.
Do you think it would taste smoky and like mesquite?
I think it would taste like chemicals, probably. Like bad. Like I don't think it would get the smokiness because that's on the outside.
Yeah.
So maybe the outside layer would taste like that, but the inside, like the thigh, would be like rotted.
Oh, okay.
I've never eaten in person though, so I can't compare.
They should get pigs hooked on cigarettes and see how that tastes. See if it's better or not.
Yeah, I don't think they should do that to pigs. I disagree.
What if the pigs liked it?
No.
What if it didn't shorten their lifespan?
I just think
and they enjoyed it. You know, you give them the option.
No, I don't think.
What if they figured out how to
money
use
into giving cigarettes to pigs?
What if
Pigarettes? Really?
I'm
Sigsforpigs.com.
Pig cigs, man.
When cigs can fly.
Sig pigs.
Sig pigs.
Sig pigs, brah.
And they're just in the mud, smoking. You have to just go light it up for all of them? How would you get a pig to smoke? Tell me that. They can't inhale.
We're getting pigs to smoke, taking a tow. Everybody thinks it's a joke, but I'm serious. I want pigs to smoke cigarettes and have sex. Don't touch your face.
You ever see when someone else touches their face and then you instantly want to touch your face? Or when you're sitting in a group of people and then everyone's sitting really still for a long time and then one person touches their face and all of a sudden
everybody moves away a little bit.
Everyone's touching their face.
Everybody starts touching the groin.
I'm talking about the old days.
One person's touching their face and everyone's just like, starts touching themselves. You're like, oh my god, I wish I didn't touch my face.
That's not what I'm talking about at all.
Okay.
So I don't know what kind of groups you're hanging out with. Those men's groups are really a problem. Any more ideas? These are your personal thoughts.
These are some personal shit.
These are very spaced out, emotional.
I got words. Dying on a hill made of toilet paper. Oh Lord, I wish that I could call my neighbor.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, baby. I wrote that down.
You wrote that? Wow.
Yeah.
Profound.
Yeah, I know.
Dying on a hill made of toilet paper.
Oh Lord, I wish I could call my neighbor.
Yeah.
What else do I got?
These are good ideas.
Some people think we're at the end of the ages. Oh baby, I assure you that everything changes. Yeah, that's weaker.
That one wasn't as
poignant, but it's still universally true.
I can go anywhere though.
Yeah.
I always am writing about changes, but I'm like, that's just
changes.
Changes. They already did that idea.
This one? Yeah.
No, I didn't read that. How do you think you flip to a page and like, yeah, they did that. This writing is so small and crazy looking. You writing like a crazy person. Just kidding.
You know, sometimes the ideas are flowing out so fast. You don't want to miss them, so
you
don't
writing. Even write like proper letters. Yeah, sometimes like they're going so fast.
Dude,
I don't want to.
I was thinking about this the other day. I can't remember what I was reading, but it was something about possession. It was some people talking about the phenomenon of being possessed. And,
like by a ghost.
Well,
spirit.
Yeah, like
an entity.
That gets but like also trying to view it. So that's the experience of it. But medically, how can we put this into right. What are the factors here at play? Yeah. And they were expressing that possession was like a fixed thought, like a non-dynamic thought. So you know how typically if we stop and look at our mind, it's flowing and it's moving and it's changing, and there's a lot of change happening.
Yeah.
Whereas somebody who's possessed, there's this fixed, static thought, this non-dynamic thought that's like fixed there, and it's keeping them captive in some form or another. I found that was really interesting, and like it's typically when somebody is being documented as being possessed, or in history, is because there was some sort of detrimental element to the relationships and everything like that. And it was scary, and it just seemed uncanny and unnatural. And it's interesting, it's like we naturally sort of feel like mind should keep flowing, just we have that intuition as human beings, that mind itself should keep its flow going on.
Right.
And
whenever you get stuck in like one thought, that's like when problems start.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like how hoarders start being hoarders.
Yeah. Like our friend RPC.
Yeah.
He's not our friend yet.
No.
Yet. But one day.
Yeah. He's gonna come into our lives. And come all over our lives. Am I right? Up top.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, so you're just reading now.
I'm just reading shit.
That's good. We had a good bounce on the trampoline, didn't we?
Yeah, that was a good bounce.
You have a trampoline in your yard, which is good because we didn't even have to go to someone else's yard to bounce.
I got the best trampoline ever.
It is
so bouncy.
Good warning. It's like an older one, so
yeah.
it's not like...
There's no safety involved.
Yeah, no. It's so dangerous feeling.
Yeah, it is.
That's how you know you're having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
It takes you back to the old
Dude,
days.
it rained a little bit out. Trampolines get bouncier when it's a little bit wet.
And it's slipperier, too.
We should totally bounce
Did you ever
it.
put a sprinkler under your...
Yeah. I love doing that. That was awesome.
That was like my mom's like way to be like, you guys want to do something for a couple hours? Here's a sprinkler. And we'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, we get to play with the sprinkler. When you got to play with the sprinkler? That was really fun.
I loved it, yeah.
You're like, oh, are we the garden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We had a, what do you call it, a crazy daisy? Where they, like, water just flips through it. And then just, like, whacks around and sprays you with water. Mm-hmm. And then your dog just fucking destroys it. Because they're made of, like, that styrofoam.
Yeah. I had one of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
It's so much fun.
And it was also cool because at the same time in my life, my mom would make a cake called Lazy Daisy Cake.
Oh,
and so
Lazy Daisy Cake.
I had all this daisy stuff that was like...
Aww. Daisy theme.
Yeah, it was like all this awesome things coming out of daisies. I'm pretty sure we knew an old lady named Daisy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. Sounds like it was sunny a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have a lot of sunny memories as a kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you remember, like, when you, like, I remember this distinct memory looking at the sky, and it was so blue, and I was just staring into the blue, being like, wow, like, it was so blue, and I was just by myself just staring at it.
Oh, yeah.
And just being like, this is so good, when the blue is so blue, and it's just, you're just...
That's a great point. Yeah.
When you just see, like, when the sky is just so blue and you're just staring at it.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things to do when it's blue out. Stare at it. Oh, I love that. We're so lucky that we get to have a sky that's blue.
Yeah.
Think about that. What if it wasn't? What if it was just brown?
I mean, yeah, sometimes it is brown.
That's true.
When the forest fires roll through, get those brown skies happening.
Brown skies.
It looks like the apocalypse is happening. At least with this pandemic, it looks fine out there. It actually
Great
looks
weather.
better than ever. Doesn't it? It looks a little clearer than normal.
It's nice. We have a great view of outside with this new space, which I think is really nice.
Check it out.
Turn it around so they can see.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I hope that's a good shot.
I think it was pointed over more before, but that, I don't know.
Like that?
Maybe.
Like this?
No.
Like this?
No. Oh, just
Like that?
snotted. Yeah.
So I'm really stoked to have this new space.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that
some recording here.
we did some recording. Yeah, we recorded a new single the other day. We're gonna release that soon. We're trying to make a music video for that. This is not good yet. There should be a little more in the middle.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I guess I could just have a look.
It's a really good time to be breaking onto people's boats, though, because no one's at the boats. Not that I would be breaking and entering.
Why are you bringing that up?
What? I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying it
Just
would be.
protect your boats in this time.
Protect your boats in this time because they are not safe.
I had a colleague in high school that stole a boat.
Which we are not
Coco.
going to do. Coco?
Yeah.
Coco stole a boat?
Stole a boat, apparently. I don't know. That's what was going on.
You don't know that was even true? And you're saying that about Coco right now?
Well, there's a lot of people named Coco. I found out that that's a real common nickname.
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
Non-descriptive.
People used to call me Kiki as a nickname.
Ugh.
I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either.
I was like, that doesn't really suit my personality.
Kiki.
I don't think. I was like, is this supposed to be ironic? Like,
You think I own a chihuahua?
Yeah, I was like, what do you think I have a fluffy scarf?
Yeah.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Don't call me Kiki. Kiki is what drag queens use when they talk. Like they're like, I'll have a Kiki when they're talking. Gossip time.
Oh, really?
That's a slang term for that. As
Okay.
Well. But
I
kai
find
kai,
Kai.
I think, is when two drag queens bang.
Oh, wow.
Kai kai. I think that's what. But Kiki and kai kai are not the same.
Kiki's just talking.
Kiki's just
Kai
talking.
Kai. It's all in how you pronounce that I. It's really determines how your night's gonna go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I'm happy to be here, and I want to be making more shit because we got the space. We have to stay inside these days.
Yeah.
Which is
I can't even get a dog.
Can't get a dog.
Can't get my hair cut. I finally worked up the courage after it's been years.
Me too. That's what I was saying.
Both.
I need to cut my hair. Now I can't.
No, you literally can't even get a haircut for maybe months. Who knows? It could be years before anyone gets.
Well, maybe
how is anyone?
Natasha offered to cut my hair.
She'll probably cut your hair. And that would be nice, but she won't hang out right now because she's isolated.
Why?
Because of the isolation. I don't know that she won't hang out. I didn't ask her if she would hang out.
Yeah, I think it's okay with like people that you're already close with. Like we hung out last week. We would have. We're not. It's not like we're hanging out with lots of people.
I know it is. I feel like it's fine. But is it also fine to be naked in the woods now? I don't know what the rules are.
I just tried out.
I just don't know what the rules are.
No, I think it's fine. You can get naked in the woods. Yeah.
But that's always been fine.
Just go where there's not a lot of people, and lucky for us, there's a lot of woods out there.
There's a lot of woods.
A lot of trees to jizz on. You ever just pick a tree and just fall in love?
Yeah, that's how I got my heart broken a few times.
Yeah.
Because up in Zabellos, like we're in, most of the population.
A lot of trees.
They're the lumber industry.
That's a lot of timber.
The yelling timber a lot.
Yelling timber all the time.
I'm saying all my sentences in the wrong order of words. I can't stop. But now, okay. I'm trying to focus my words. Sometimes, when you have an idea and they come out. They come out too fast.
We're trying to focus. We're trying to focus. We're trying to focus. We're trying to focus. We're trying to focus, baby. 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 Don't you know what's that?
What are you saying?
We're trying to focus, baby.
Okay, yeah, it sounds.
Trying to focus, baby.
Stop saying that. It sounds like something else. Get that.
It's so nice to have the keyboard here. We can make so many good songs while we're doing it.
Yeah, thank God we can make these good songs.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aren't we blessed?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Very much so. You can do all these great sounds with this. Turn on some effects. Get that going on. Get some of this going on. Oh, baby.
Okay.
Oh,
you know, we are in a really interesting time in history right now.
It's a historical time.
Where a lot of people are going live on their social media. And they're sharing a lot of things they shouldn't be sharing.
You shouldn't be sharing
because
that now.
Going live just allows a constant stream of thoughts that just can't be stopped by anyone or edited or even there's no second thought. It's out there, it's gone.
You cannot second thought.
So I encourage people to think twice before you go live because I've made that mistake before and now I got so many lawsuits up against me.
I got lawsuits, baby.
I got lawsuits.
I got lawsuits, baby. Oh, I got lawsuits, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Yeah, I know what you mean. Everything is weird right now.
Everything's weird right now, but what really is weird is like I keep pulling muscles in my legs. It's crazy. Like gotta stop doing that. And then like we cleaned out the oven though. Which how?
Whoa! You cleaned out the oven?
No, not the oven, the stove top. Which I didn't even do that.
Yeah,
but I watched it. Wait, what did you say? You're hungry?
No, I didn't say that.
Hungry
for some sparkly lights. You know what I mean? I got
Oh.
everything here.
He's got everything here.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to my sponsors. What is it? Not Kombucha. Thank you, Not Kombucha, for sponsoring the show. Your Not Kombucha is not delicious because I don't drink it because it's not kombucha.
And where can you find Not Kombucha?
Well, I can't find it at notkombucha.com.
Because it'll find you.
It'll find you eventually.
It'll find you if you're meant to have it.
Yeah.
Which you're not.
We'll sort that out.
The universe will sort it out.
Yeah. My other sponsor, I want to give a big shout out to Grease Candles.
Grease Candles. GreaseCandles.com.
If you guys don't know.
.org.
GreaseCandles.org makes the best grease candles that you can get. And
boy, are they the best. I put one in my menorah, and I've been burning for 300 years.
Yeah, because you could just keep filling it up with more grease.
More grease, which I have plenty of.
That's the deal. Also, if you have grease to donate to greasecandles.com, they accept your donations and they keep the price of candles low, especially in times of emergencies.
High demand, low cost.
Exactly.
Very greasy.
Very greasy. That's a greasy time.
And they don't make your house even smell bad.
No, they don't smell like grease when you burn them. They make your house
smell even good.
Yeah. Yeah, you can leave it with...
unattended.
You can, and they eventually...
take care of themselves.
They just take care of themselves.
And if you have
dripless.
If you have any donations of any kind.
Bottles.
Jars. Please tell us if you have jars.
Jars for candles.
If you have any cool jars you want to send a picture of just for us to see a cool jar, please do send it to the Church of All Due Respect on Instagram.
That's right. And if you have
we'll feature it.
If you have any grease candles that you've been enjoying that you got from greasecandles.org, share a picture of that. You know, we'd love to see how you're using your grease candles. And
if you have any other kind of candles,
please consider just going to hell. Please just consider that. This regular candle usage makes me so mad. Fuck all the people who use normal candles. Fuck all the people who use normal candles. Fuck all the people who don't use grease candles, baby.
If you use regular candles, you can go fuck yourself. If you use regular candles, please...
fuck yourself.
If you use regular candles, please go fuck yourself. Just please grab a grease candle. Yeah. Grab one now.
Okay. I'm working on something.
He's working on something. Well, now's a great time to be wiping down on the blinds in your house.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying that, like.
Are you saying I've never wiped my blinds before? Because I haven't, and
I didn't say that. You literally just said that. I would have no way of knowing that. Except that I know you, and know you have not done that for sure.
Dude, look at how much dust is just
on everything.
I know.
Dude, I haven't already noticed that.
How do I fix that? It takes too much maintenance, man. It gets dusty instantly. Do you see my cat? He's filthy.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of dust in here. I'm aware of how dusty. I have an allergic reaction every time I come in here. I'm allergic to dust. That's a fact. I'm allergic to a lot of things, though. You
know what combats that is getting
getting
highlighters all up in you. Does that one smell good?
No, it smells like really bad. It smells like goes straight to the dome, like right to the brain.
One time I covered my finger in highlighter, and it made it look like this weird color, this weird yellowish hue, right? Mm-hmm. My friend was like, "Oh my god, what happened to your finger?" And it looked like a medical situation almost. And I was like, "I got my hand stuck in a pickle jar for an hour."
That is the dumbest excuse. Excuse me.
Well, he believed me. So.
Caught in a pickle jar?
I got caught.
How would you...
I got caught in there, man.
How would you get one finger caught in a pickle jar?
Same way you get one finger caught in anything. The same way. You're not using your brain.
It's true. You know when you're a kid and you like reach into things and you just get your finger stuck and you just panic.
Oh like, yeah. Fuck! You try to pull it out, you're like, Mom!
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, we're gonna have to cut it off, and you're like,
And all the adults would like joke like that around you. You're like, what? Can we just fix it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're like,
I remember that situation.
We don't need that, and you're like really embarrassed because you're a kid and you're like, I fucked up. This was a dumb thing to do. Like getting your head stuck in like a banister, and you're like.
Yeah, one time I just put a zap strap on my finger as tight as I could make it. And I was like, oh shit.
You're like, I need help.
I didn't think 1 minute ahead of this moment right now.
You were like, zerp, and then it was just done.
Oh god, my mom immediately was just like, well, get the knife, we're gonna have to chop your finger off to get it off. And I'm like, oh my god, and I thought she was serious.
That's what I would do. If a child did that, I'd be like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You know what zap straps are.
I mean, if you're dumb enough to do that, you're dumb enough to believe that you're gonna get your finger caught. And that's a traumatizing... That's so scary. Look at this piece of dust just floating by right over here.
I know, it's gonna like pick up only dust in the camera. It's just gonna be like floating dust.
Okay, we're gonna fix that somehow.
Like maybe like invest in a duster or something, maybe. I don't know.
That's true, I don't have one of those. Do you think that would help?
You're like, how could I fix it? What possible thing could I use to fix it? And then
doesn't those just spread it around? Like,
no.
I remember that doesn't. My parents had one, and it never really helped.
Modern day dusters.
Okay.
Dusters of your past. Been bad.
They've always been so bad. I used to just bash them on my face.
Like a feather duster? Like, did you have a feather duster?
I used to just do this. Just used to hit it.
Yeah, do you remember like breathing in a lot of dust as a kid and kind of that?
You'd be like, you'd be like, oh.
It's like how kids really like gasoline.
Oh yeah, kids love huffing
and they love huffing it.
Yeah.
It's because like that story they tell kids, I'm gonna huff and I'm gonna puff and I'm gonna.
Kids like, oh, huff.
I'm gonna tear this house down, and that's why a lot of our generation.
That's true.
Huffs and puffs, and then they.
Because
throw the
modern
house down.
dance music teaches us that throwing the house down is a good thing.
But also the Big Bad Wolf is what I was saying. Did you get that?
Yeah. What's the Big Bad Wolf from? Just that story?
You don't know a huffin' and a puffin'?
I know that story with the 3 pigs.
3 little pigs.
The 3 blind pigs.
3 little figs?
Yeah. Wasn't one of them blind?
No, that's the 3 blind mice. What you're thinking of.
What? I thought one of the pigs was blind, though.
I don't think one of the pigs was blind. One of them was deaf, though.
They were all handicapped somehow?
And it was their first chance to live alone. But the Big Bad Wolf is also in Red Riding Hood, which is interesting and confusing sometimes. It's the same
that
Big Bad
wolf shows
it's the same
up.
Big Bad Wolf.
Where else does
it's
he
just
show
the Big
up?
Bad Wolf. Like in anything else with the Big Bad Wolf.
Probably there was like a rash of wolf.
Harry Potter.
There was probably a rash of wolf deaths in that period of those fairy tales. The Grimm brothers times, and they're probably just like, we need to make some stories up to really deter people from patting those wolves, because we got these friendly dogs and we got these wolves, and these guys are idiots. Were people petting wolves before? Dude, they couldn't tell the difference. They're like, this is a big dog. It must be bigger and friendlier.
Towns were closer to the mountains, not as big back then. I guess. Yeah. Back in those times, that actually makes a lot of sense that you'd have to be protecting and because wolves would be eating livestock all the time.
Oh yeah.
And so they were like, we hate the wolves.
Yep.
They're bad and they're big.
And they eat
us. They eat children. Yeah. They're like, stay away. Don't go out by yourself, because being eaten by wolves was a big problem. There was like a period in France
when wolves were coming in and.
Oh yeah, I can see that being a problem here soon. I found a dead wolf one time.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything.
You just left it?
Yeah.
Where was that?
It was like by a lake.
Wow. Up in Cumberland?
Yeah. But then it was on the news, that same wolf, later.
Oh yeah, you should have called it in.
I saw that. I was like, that was the wolf I found, bro. But it didn't matter. I didn't really want to be known for finding a dead wolf that badly.
You could have been that girl.
That could have been my big story.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude, I was out here and I found this dead wolf. It was the craziest shit I ever seen. That's what people talk like.
Yeah. Yep.
Because it's like not cool to kill a wolf and leave it, even to kill it, but then especially to leave it. That's why I said it was dead.
I know, but was it? Oh yeah. Did somebody kill it? Was it dogicide?
I think it was a shot wolf.
Oh no!
I think that's what was wrong.
Yeah, you shouldn't be shooting wolves.
No, you shouldn't. It was not good. But that was the only one time I found that dead wolf.
Oh yeah. Sometimes I'd hear wolves out in Strathcona Park, out in Victoria, out in Sydney.
Oh yeah.
Every once in a while too. I think there's wolves out there, out in Sydney, which would be weird. But you can hear them howling at the moon.
What if that's coyotes? Coyotes.
Maybe. I don't know if coyotes.
Are there coyotes even here?
On the island?
I don't think there are.
I don't think there are on the island.
No, there aren't.
There definitely are on the mainland. There's coyotes in Abbotsford.
Yeah.
Chilliwack, I've seen
there's definitely coyotes over there.
Yeah.
But I've never seen one here. What about foxes? Are there foxes here? Yeah.
No. On the island?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so. No foxes. We got some strange animals, though.
Yeah, like you.
Like me and you?
How we get here? How are we populating this place, but foxes aren't?
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, that was a good talk about animals.
Yeah, we were wrapping it up with animals again. I think we should, wrap it up and maybe check in later.
Yeah, have a song? Cool? Goodbye?
Yeah, we can play a goodbye song. What do you want to do for that?
Goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks for coming to the church. I hope you learned a lot about yourself, and then maybe you climb to the top of your couch later and you see if you can fly. But remember to tie a blanket to your neck so you can have a cape. Just in case you can't fly, it'll build resistance to the wind and allow you to land safely on the carpeted floor or whatever kind of flooring is in the room where your couch is in your house. Thank you for coming.
Thanks, guys.